All right, first thing we're gonna do is gonna take that primer. We're just gonna go around and put a quick coat of primer on all the larger spots of drywall mud. All these little spots in here, that's not a big deal. We won't have to coat them, but everywhere that we did wall patches, punch patches, kick patches, fixed joints, everywhere we did that, we're gonna hit that with primer so that it's sealed. All these joints that we did. Just anything that has bare drywall mud. There's gonna be some in here. A little pantry. Got a lot to do in here. I might just paint that whole pantry because it's really bad. And then the ceiling up here, we'll have to paint the whole ceiling because it's pretty much completely skimmed out with mud. So this is probably gonna take a good part of the day. And then after that dries, I'll come back tomorrow and I'll be able to look at these joints and look at all of these patches and stuff. And because of the fact that, oh, what we got here? Sanding spot. Because of the fact that the primer will kind of expose any highs and lows, I'll be able to do any touch up that I need to. We're gonna get all the lights on and then we're gonna get some primer mixed up. And I'll get that little roller and go around and start priming all the bare mud. All right. Everything's primered and sealed. I had to roll the entire wall in here because they use semi-gloss. So the eggshell will not go over the semi-gloss really well where the mud gets primed and sealed, so you just basically have to prime the whole wall. So that's all done, cut in, ready for paint. Now in here they used an eggshell, so I just had to primer seal all the mud spots where I had to do patches. And now when the eggshell goes over, it'll blend right in real nice. Just so you know, you can't go over semi-gloss with eggshell if you have any patchwork, because the patchwork won't blend in. Any primer sealer you use, it just won't blend in. So this is ready for paint. Same with the bathroom. Primer sealer is done on all the joints. All these have been primer sealed. Up there, that little patch I did around the window, it's not the prettiest, but it'll work. Ready for paint. This joint, like I said, not the prettiest. Some of these you just can't fix. The drywall's, it's not drywall, it's paneling. So same over here, did a little touch up on that because that's drywall. That came out a lot better. That's primered and sealed, ready for paint. Lights out, save electricity. So this area is all ready for paint here in the entire room. All primer sealed. Kitchen here, all primer sealed. Cut in, all the way around. Ready for paint. The doorway, all the mud work around the doorway is all done. Primered, ready for paint. Got a little up there to do. Just got to get up there and cut in off my little tiny mini ladder. And here's the little pantry that almost didn't get any love at all. But I decided that can't just do the rest of the place. And this room came out really good. I patched all the cracks in the walls. I patched all the bad spots in the walls. All the big globs of mud and humps I sanded and finished up. Skimmed out. Went around and primer sealed all this. It's all cut in at the ceiling. All cut in at the base. Putting the baseboards in here out of some scrap wood we had. So this room is done. Ready for paint. And I brought the primer sealer along here and I stopped at this door. I cut in the rest of this little hallway using the rest of the paint that I had in the pan. So tomorrow when I fill my first pan, I'll come in here and just roll this out. But yeah, you can see we primed that. Came in here, primed all the way around the ceiling. So that's ready for paint. Ceiling needs primed. That's got to get primed all at once. And I think I'm gonna cut into the baseboards here and just run a nice little bead of caulk along that once the paint dries. That should look good. So we'll be primer sealing this room, this little hallway, and the minimum amount of drywall that's in here. We'll get primer sealed tomorrow. Half of this room is a cabinet, the other half is T111. This wall will get primer sealed as well as this one. These. Now in here, this is an eggshell.
It's not a semi-gloss. I may do a test spot and just see how it covers, but I may just end up primering this entire bathroom because it really doesn't take much primer. And it goes really fast. Whatever I do, I'm gonna have to 2-coat it anyway, so this is all ready for paint as well. All ready for primer sealer, sorry. Okay. Coming along. Turn out some lights. Save electricity. Okay, a couple more days is gonna look like a nice little livable place. All right, we're out. Peace.